Before the opening bell, U.S. indices closing lower on Tuesday, pressured by shares in food and staples retailing, transportation and telecommunication services sectors. On the economic docket, there was no economic data released. Decliners ahead of advancers. 73% of S&P 500 constituents, they traded lower yesterday. Now, after the markets closed, 3M would settle a lawsuit over fish and waterways with the state of Minnesota for roughly $850 million. And Public Storage reporting that fourth quarter core FFO per share rose 3.8% year over year to $2.75 million on revenue of $672.3 million, that of which fell short of forecast. Turning overseas now, Asian markets mostly higher today. The Nikkei up 0.21%, the Hang Seng up 1.81%. China's ESI 300 closed while South Korea's Kospi up 0.6%. European markets losing ground except for the FTSE, and U.S. futures calling for a mixed start. In terms of expectations today, Host Hotels and Resorts fourth quarter EPS seen at 15 cents. And Advance Auto Parts fourth quarter EPS seen at 63 cents, while the Dish Network fourth quarter EPS seen at 56 cents. Now turning over to the economic docket today, 9:45 in the morning, we have U.S. manufacturing PMI, as well as U.S. services PMI and market U.S. composite PMI. 10 o'clock in the morning, we have January existing home sales figures, but 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we have the FOMC meetings minutes. Now turning over to the markets, the S&P 500 is currently at a watch level of 2,700. Well, the Nasdaq, that's under pressure and that's in focus. As long as the resistance at 68.45 is not surpassed, the risk of the break below 67.25 remains high. Short positions below 68.45 are favored with targets at 67.25 and 66.70 in extension. And lastly, the Dow Jones sees its target at 24,800.